Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azri bin Fahrul and we are from Group 11 and we will be presenting about humanism. So, humanism is a philosophical framework that emphasizes the value, dignity, and agency of humans, prioritizing reason and critical thinking over supernatural considerations. Emerging during the Renaissance, it reacted against medieval scholastic traditions promoting individual creativity, intellectual inquiry, and ethical living. Humanism significantly influenced modern society, shaping education, politics, and social justice movements. This exploration examines the historical development principles and impact of humanism, including its influence on social justice and human rights. It also evaluates its strengths and shortcomings, particularly in relation to the Islamic worldview, drawing insights from the Quran and Hadith to provide a balanced perspective on its relevance in contemporary ethical and social discourse.
Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Azamuddin bin Syahril, matric number 2227153. I will be presenting about concept and historical development of humanism. Humanism emerged during the Renaissance from the 14th to 17th centuries, primarily in Europe. It arose as a reaction against medieval scholasticism and the church dominance in the intellectual life. Key figures like Francisco Petrarch advocate for the revival of classical texts and emphasize human potential. At its core, humanism focused on individual experience, reason, empirical evidence as source of knowledge, shifting the emphasis from divine authority to human agency. This movement encouraged people to seek meaning and ethical understanding through critical thinking and collaboration. Several factors contributed to the humanism's development, including the rediscovery of ancient Greek and Roman literature, increased secularism, and the invention of the printing press, which spread new ideas broadly. Ultimately, humanism laid the foundation for modern secular thought and democratic ideas by inspiring individuals to explore their potential and engage actively in their communities. This significantly shaped Western culture and continues to influence our understanding of human today.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hamid. Today I'm going to present about characteristics and principles of humanism. The first principle is rationalism. Humanism encourages reason and critical thinking to understand the world. By seeking assumption and seeking evidence, we make logical decisions. Next is individualism. Humanism values the worth of every person. It empowers us to take responsibility in our action, express ourselves empathically, and shape our own path. Next is secularism. Humanism advocates for separating religion from public life, focus on shared human experiences and inclusive values that prioritize everyone's well-being. Finally, humanism promotes ethical living. It's about building compassion and empathy into our moral choices, fostering community, and contributing positively to.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ifan Zafri bin Muhammad. I'm going to explain the impact of humanism on people. Humanism has major impact worldwide by promoting the value of human dignity, welfare, and reason. It has a big influence on civil rights and social justice movement by emphasizing on dignity of all for everyone. For example, the US civil rights movement used humanist principles to fight against racial discrimination and demand dignity for all. In education, humanism shifted to focus the critical thinking, creativity, and ethical reasoning, moving away from rote learning. This approach helps students to address complex issues and think independently. Humanist organizations such as American Humanist Association advocate for secular governance, pushing for policies based on reason and universal human value rather than religion belief. Religious human belief. Humanism also inspire humanitarian effort, fighting against poverty, and promoting human rights. In short, humanists drive action that aim to create fairer and more equitable world. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haziq. I will be discussing the strengths and shortcomings of humanism through the lens of the Islamic worldview. Humanism and Islam has influenced much of modern thought. However, when we view it through the Islamic perspective, we see both areas of alignment and key points of divergence. A strength that I like to emphasize on humanism that resonates with the Islamic teachings is its focus on human dignity and the potential for personal development. Islam, like humanism, emphasizes the inherent worth of every individual created by Allah with the potential to achieve greatness. The Quran teaches that humans are endowed with intelligence, free will, and the capacity for moral choice. This aligns with the humanist belief in the value of human autonomy. Additionally, humanism emphasizes on reason and ethics. This mirrors the Islamic view that human beings should use their intellect to understand the world, pursue justice, and strive for moral excellence. Concepts like compassion, social justice, and the well-being of humanity are both central to both beliefs. However, when we delve deeper, we also find significant differences. Humanism emphasizes on human autonomy. This can sometimes lead to the prioritization of individualism and hedonism. However, in Islam, it is the individual which is always seen in relation to the larger community or the ummah per se, and one's actions are expected to align with divine guidance for the benefit of all. Furthermore, while humanism advocates for secular ethics, Islam places ultimate morality in God's revelation, which humanism may overlook. Without the central belief in a transcendent divine purpose, humanism may struggle to provide a definitive moral framework or answer to the existential questions about life, purpose, and the afterlife, which Islam addresses in the Quran and clearly through its teachings. Thank you. That will be all from me.
In conclusion, humanism emphasizes human potential, ethical living, and reason, offering valuable insight that continue to shape modern thought. While it aligns with Islamic principles like compassion and social responsibility, its secular approach presents challenges. Engaging in dialogue between humanism and Islam fosters mutual understanding, addressing global challenges and promoting human dignity and well-being. Haziq, you know humanism is all about putting the people first, right? It's about focusing on human potential, dignity, and reason. It's kind of like saying we should be the best version of ourselves without relying on some higher entity or divine being.
I get that. It's about believing we are capable of solving problems through compassion and empathy. But how do you explain all this injustice and suffering in the world? It seems like human beings should push some action. What do you think?
Totally, but I think humanism is pushing us to be proactive. Like if we believe in our human potential, we need to improve our education, healthcare, and our environment. It's not like about the philosophy, but it is just improving our life in general.
Sure, but isn't it a bit idealistic? What if people don't want to change and don't put others in first? Do we need something more stronger than humanism, such as consequences, like law?
I think that's what makes humanism very powerful. We as a human has the power of choice. We can choose to be bad or good, no matter hard life we're going to. It's not just about laws. It's about the way we teach each other every day. The little thing that always counts.
You know what they say, in every heart kindness takes flight.
A gentle word can spark the light.
Embrace his soul, uplift and rise.
Together we rise, our burdens we share.
Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure you guys got that from TikTok, right?
Yeah.
What is humanism? It is a philosophy and a life stance. Humanists assert that humans must be responsible for making their own lives better. It is about creating a kinder, gentler society through the spirit of compassion, reason, and critical thinking. As humanists, we do not rely on gods or angels for help. We take it upon ourselves to make the world a better place. All people are born with the capacity to do good. Our empathy, our compassion, and our selflessness has emerged within us over millions of years through the process of evolution. This capacity to love has made us stronger, not weaker. It has helped us form stronger communities and brought us happiness and courage in our darkest hours. However, most of us do not realize this. We often attribute our good qualities to religious, political, or racial labels. This is divisive and unnecessary. As humans, all of us are capable of doing good just for goodness sake. The world's most pressing problems should be solved through human thinking and action, instead of hoping for divine intervention. Science and free inquiry should be applied to issues such as global warming, diseases, violent conflicts, and poverty. Humanism recognizes that reliable knowledge arises through a continuing process of observation, evaluation, and revision. As humanists, we seek to understand the world first and make decisions based on what is real, not what is imagined or fixed by archaic tradition. This is the most effective way to reduce suffering. While science is important, humanists also believe that the use of technologies must also be led by human values. The ends should not always justify the means. We assert that nobody should be punished or discriminated against for what they believe. We feel that people's right to believe should be respected. However, ideas and beliefs must be discussed and debated. They should never be beyond criticism. Good ideas will withstand criticism, while bad ideas, if unquestioned, will end up causing harm for the world. Humanism affirms the importance of literature, music, and the arts for personal development and fulfillment. It values artistic creativity and imagination, recognizing the transforming power of art. In short, as humanists, we strive to be happy, to be reasonable, and to lead fulfilling lives.